Hello YouTube and welcome back. In the last episode, we finished crossing the ocean and made our way to Cinnabar Island, the location of our next gym, but we also found the gym was locked. So in this episode, we're going to... Jesus, there's some noise outside, sorry. We're going to explore Cinnabar Island. We're going to start, as always, with the Pokemon Center. I don't know what there's going to be here. I came to this Cinnabar Island gym, but the door is locked tight. There must be a key somewhere, though. Maybe in that old mansion. They say that one of the gym leader's friends used to live there. Interesting. I don't know if that was what it was ever, like, explored. Do you have a lot of friends? People say Pokemon you get traded with grow faster. I think it would be worth your time to give it trading a try. Oh, I thought you was going to trade one of the Alolan Pokemon for me. Nope, okay. What you got? Pokemon can keep on learning new moves even if you stop them from evolving. It's a trick that experienced trainers know. Wait till your Pokemon learns a move that wouldn't otherwise and then do it evolve. That is true. Even if a Pokemon evolves by levels, they will learn moves faster, so sometimes it makes sense to wait and get a move quicker than it would be to evolve them and get it so much later. Obviously that makes even more sense with Stone evolution, as we saw with Apollo and Eevee. Are you interested in Dark-type Pokemon? If you have Meowth, maybe I could trade my Dark-type Meowth for it? Yeah, do I have a Meowth? Oh yeah, I must have at least 5 Meowths. We'll just trade the lowest level. Level 44, Jesus, Meowth is high-leveled. I don't really care much for Alolan Meowth, but I just have plenty of Meowths, so it's like, why not? Also, if you saw, I changed out of the police gear, and I'm in the safari gear that I planned on being in before I got the police gear, just to mix it up. Like I said, I like the police gear more than I like the safari gear, but the safari gear is fine. Darko sent over Meowth. That's not a weird name. Cool, we got Meowth. The Alolan form. Dark-type Meowth are pretty cute, aren't they? Yeah, they are. But actually, Alolan Persian kind of sucks. Its head is too big and round. It's awkward looking. So that was the Pokemon Center. The Cinnabar Island gym is an odd one. He lived on the island since way before the Pokemon Lab was built. Oh, so he's old. What you're telling me. What do you say up here? I think we talked to you at the end of the last episode. Scientists sometimes go into Pokemon Mansion to carry out different experiments. And then actually, as I was starting, I saw this item, antidote, okay. I love the look of the Pokemon Mansion. It didn't always look like this. It's much more elaborate, and like he's got the ivy overgrowing. It looks really cool. Cinnabar Island, the fiery town of burning desire. And now we've got one more place, which is the biggest place, and one of the biggest places other than the Pokemon Mansion, Cinnabar Lab. This is very important. What do you got? We study Pokemon here day in and day out. People even bring us rare Pokemon to examine. Well, what's this? It's a photo of Cinnabar Lab's founder, Dr. Fuji. Oh my god, I'm so glad they elaborated on this. So in the old games, I don't think they ever explicitly, they did explicitly say later. But I like how they made it even more clear. So the Fuji that we met in Pokemon in Lavender Town, who became like this kindly old man who just takes care of Pokemon, was the original founder of this lab. He was Dr. Fuji. Did you come to look at our lab? Most impressive. I like to see that kind of drive. Like reception room. Interesting. Let's go and see what this is. Oh, there's a lot of scientists here. Jeez. This sofa is very soft and comfortable. Wow. Brilliant. When we're talking to take it harder. Yes. When we don't have guests, sometimes the scientists like that to slack off. Wow. Words. First episode of recording. What are you going to do? I found this remarkable fossil inside Mount Moon. I think it's kind of a rare Pokemon. We also found a rare fossil in Mount Moon, if you remember way back when. Whoa, okay. Hey, no running in the hallways. Boy, I wanted a chance to say something like that. I mean, it did kind of run right by him, but I think that was more Joy-Con drift, which I am definitely experiencing. Thankfully, this isn't a super action-heavy game, so I don't have to have, like, precision steps. Research lab. Thankfully, my Pro controllers never had it, but this game I've been forced to play with a freaking lone Joy-Con, but that's beside the point. Oh, what have I done? I accidentally wrote on the board with permanent marker. Maybe I could turn it the other way. No one would ever know. Chances are you can erase it somehow. Nothing's permanent. That's right, Eevee the Punisher will evolve in a variety of different ways. It doesn't like it interesting in that. I'm glad they pointed that out, because that's what I was going to say. I was like, well, my Coco doesn't want to. Oh, why are you upset? Come on, come at me. I'm a scientist, been working without sleep or rest. You really think you'd stand a chance? What the hell are you talking? Sorry to taunt you like that all of a sudden. I haven't slept in days. Here, I'll give you this. Do you think you can forgive me? Taunt, sure. Taunt forces you, it forces your opponent to use moves that can cause damage. So it can be very good and competitive if you taunt the right Pokemon, because then that basically makes them impossible to, or it makes them functionally useless. But, doesn't care. I don't really care about it in single player. Don't you think the machine looks like a washing machine? It's not, though. What is it, then? It's not a washing... I assumed it was with all the lab coats here, but okay. Oh, I'm so busy. Never a moment to breathe. Short of time talking to children. Well, you didn't have to say that. Moving on. Where is the most important thing? Experimental lab. Yep, this is the end, so this has got to be it. My eyes get so tired when I look at a computer for too long. Rest your eyes is really important, you know. Thanks, Nintendo, for telling me to take a break and don't look at screens for too long. Maybe when I become a fossil, they'll revive me in the distance. That was creepy. Jeez. So I hate when I have a habit of responding to what they say, because my eyes read faster than my mouth does. So I know what they said, and then I'll respond like before I finish the sentence. I hate when I do that. I do it a lot. All matter is made up of molecules. It's like how 100 Pokédollars is a collection of lots of ones. Brilliant. Hiya! I'm an important doctor. Yes, I'm very well known indeed. Here, I study rare Pokemon fossils. Hey, do you have a fossil for me? I absolutely do. You have the Helix? It's a fossil of Omanyte, a Pokemon that is already extinct. Shall I use my resurrection machine to make that Pokemon live again? Yes! To the odd doctor. Oh, thankfully we don't have to leave. We can just get it. The fossil is Omanyte, as I thought. I don't remember how long it took in the old game. I feel like you actually had to go around for a bit, and then it would work, but sometimes you can just leave the room and come back, and that also works in a lot of games. An ancient Pokemon that was recovered from a fossil. It swam by cleverly twisting its 10 tentacles about. I like Omanyte. I find it very cute. I've always preferred Omanyte to Kabuto, and Amistar to Kabutops, even though I know a lot of people like Kabutops, Kabutops is cool. I just prefer Amistar. Hiya! And now my favorite fossil. Probably my favorite fossil. I love Aerodactyl. I just always thought it was like one of the coolest Pokemon. I just wish I could, I don't know. Like, I've thought about it, like, logically, I think it would make sense to replace Gale with Aerodactyl. Savage Pokemon that died out in ancient times. It was resurrected using DNA taken from Amber. So, like I said, I think logically it would make sense to replace Gale with Aerodactyl, and, like, honestly, I'm half tempted, because I like Gale, but I do love Aerodactyl. 44, oh my god, let me check your summary. Like, that's a good level, too. Oops. Rock Slide and Crunch already? Oh, man. Not a great nature, but not terrible either. Like, I'm just gonna look at things. What even level is Gale? 48? Yeah, I mean, she's she's higher level, but like, 104 attack, 143 speed. I'm just gonna compare. Whoops. I always do that. 101 attack, 135. So Gale is better, but not with attack. I don't know. Aerodactyl would just, in my opinion, I just think Aerodactyl would be just an upgrade. And I do love Aerodactyl, but like, it's so late in the game, I've bonded with Gale. Ugh. This is, again, it's like that Haunter situation that I just kind of want to use it just because I really like the Pokemon itself. But I just hate that you get Aerodactyl and even Omanyte so late. Like, this is like the 7th, we're right before the 7th gym. It feels wrong to get rid of a Pokemon that literally has been with us since Route 1. It just, ugh. It feels wrong. One of these days, maybe I'll do a playthrough of Gen 1, of Kanto, I mean, and not use a flying type and purposely wait to get Aerodactyl. But I can't. I do love Gale too much. She's been through so much with us, and she's done so much for us that, like, yeah, I do really like her. And she's not bad. She's definitely the speedy attacker that I kind of need her to be. What level is Eevee now that I'm thinking about it? I should have done this before. But but the thing is, Ivy's not good against the next gym. Ivy's 48. Yep, that's fine. We have Pokemon that are lower than 48. So we're going to go into Pokemon Mansion and see if we can find the key to the gym. Cinnabar Island's pretty small, but Pokemon Mansion is a pretty elaborate-ish dungeon. You have a Coughing? I don't think I have a Coughing. We'll catch Coughing. I do love the music here. And the lore behind it. So, like, apparently something happened here and it's now abandoned. Okay, hold on, freaking coughing's floating back and forth. Just raspberry. Nice. It was in the green, so this shouldn't be much of a problem. Oh, freaking heck. It's also just so weird to get, like, a coughing this late, like, a random Pokemon, like, coughing this late. Like, coughing or wheezing are, like, just really particular Pokemon. Like, poison not that great of a type, so I think that's another reason why a lot of people didn't use poison types. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get Grimer here, too. Anyway, coughing out of the Pokedex. In hot places, its eternal gas could expand and explode without any warning. Be very careful. Cool. Caught coughing. And there's another one. A lot of coughing. I don't remember this. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I remember this place. I just don't know exactly the best way to go through it. We can't. Whoa! I did not expect Raticate to appear out of nowhere. I do not care about Raticate. I'm pretty sure I already have a Raticate, yeah. Run away! I will say I like being able to run away freely. In most games, when you send out a Pokemon, it's based on speed. So if you have a really slow Pokemon out first, they can't run away. They have a harder time running away than a fast Pokemon, which can be very annoying when you're trying to train. What is that? Oh, I think I know what that is. I was like, what the heck is that flashing, those flashing eyes? Switch a secret switch. Something moving somewhere. Okay, let's see if we can go find something. Can I read? No, I can't read. I can't read these. Come on, game. Fine, we'll move on. Something opened, and I think it's over here. Yep, this door opened. We can get this now. Max Elixir. Neat. Can we? No, we can't. Let's go over here now. This door is also open. Oh, and there's an item here. Max Lure, okay. Nope, nothing really of note. We're moving on. Let's see what the pattern on the what's it called is. This carpet is. It doesn't look like anything of super of note. I don't know. It just looks like an interesting design. I'm just kind of letting this place has always been very mysterious. And I mean, it's meant to be. It's like something terrible. Oh, Magmar! Hey, Magmar, come back! Something terrible clearly happened here, but we don't know what. You can have another raspberry, because I've got so many of these. And I've got other catching things if I really want to catch other Pokemon. Oh, come on! Again, with the... I know you have to get it, like, in the circle, but I don't know. I just feel like it should be just 100% timing-based, not accuracy-based. Again, if it's so hard to... I don't know. Just... There's so many little things about catching Pokemon in this game. Like, I feel like it was a good idea, but, like, it just needed, like, a few more... Oh my god, Magmar, I freaking hate you. Like, that's not true. I like Magmar. It's kind of silly. It's definitely silly looking, but I don't know. I've always found Magmar very, very cool. There we go. Got it. Definitely don't plan on adding him to the team, but I don't really, like I said, I don't plan on adding anyone to the team. I'm just debating. Really now what I'm debating is when I get rid of Snorlax and just add Eevee. Probably once I beat this gym, I'll get our 6, and then we'll just never switch off those 6. Born in an active volcano, its body is always cloaked in flames, so it looks like a big ball of fire. Partially just because Ivy's so terrible at these past 3 gyms, which has just sucked for her, really. I mean, it's been fine for us. We've had little to no issue. We had little to no issue with Koga and Sabrina, which was pretty great. If the fights went about as good as they could have. You look like you're gonna battle me. I can't get out. This whole place is one big puzzle. I'm sorry. Burglar Arnie. I love the design of him. He's like mid-run. He's got a Rapidash. He's also got like a weird 5 o'clock shadow looking thing. Snorlax, go! This reminds me that I feel like I should teach Snorlax Surf. Just because I've never used Lick, and I feel like this could be very helpful. This might hurt. That didn't do too much. Nice. Which is pretty great. That like actually that didn't do too much, and Rapidash is higher leveled. Oh, thank God. Just thinking about Fire Spin, and in Gen 1, Fire Spin on Rapidash was basically an unstoppable force. Rapidash was super fast, so it outsped most Pokemon, and then when you were trapped in Fire Spin, you couldn't move. It was just a completely unfair design that, like, they gave such a fast Pokemon such a really his eyes were like all tears. That was silly looking. Ah, coughing! Run. Yeah, I'm on the second floor, and before I press this button and explore anymore, I'm going to call that an episode. Yeah, so this was a little short, but we explored all of Cinnabar, and we started Pokemon Mansion, and in the next episode, we'll probably do the rest of Pokemon Mansion. Coughing, leave me alone. Just pause here. Anyway, see you guys later.